We settled Mars over a century ago. Making this dusty rock our home wasn't easy, but the promise that led us across the void was freedom. Something my family's bled for many times.
Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Red Faction Armageddon Insane Difficulty video walkthrough. And this is the Queen, and we need to kill the bitch. And she is the one responsible for queefing out all those luminous gymnasts that we've been killing all the way through the game. And this fight is pretty easy. The only problem is, if you take it on the wrong way, you will get your ass handed to you. Because when I first fought her, she killed me so many times because I just didn't know how to fight her. And the first form is pretty simple. She's going to open her chest before she acts, before she does attacks, and you have to fire at her heart. Once you've fired at it enough times, she'll change up her attack pattern and you have to start shooting like the things on her face. And her attacks are pretty simple. The only problem is if they hit you, you will die. She does some ridiculous damage, and you also have to shoot those luminous things on her wings as well, so just be aware of those. But every time you do some considerable damage to the Queen, enemies are going to spawn from your left and from your right. And if you get flooded and overwhelmed by enemies, you're going to be in trouble. So the best thing to do is learn where the enemies come from. You'll see them from this video, you'll see where they spawn, and as soon as I see them spawning, I fire a singularity cannon at them. And the reason I do this is it will stay there for a while, so it'll get all of them as they spawn, and it'll throw them around for a bit and hopefully kill them. Even if it doesn't kill them, it keeps them preoccupied so you can kill the Queen. The reason I had such trouble with this as well is, you'll notice the explosive weapons on this game have a really bad and difficult time locking onto the Queen. A lot of them don't have lock-ons, so they're all down to your fire, and she moves a lot, so it can be very difficult to hit her with them. And the one strategy I will say that makes this significantly easy is a contradictory strategy to everything I've told you so. And the strategy is use bullet-based weapons. I cannot even begin to tell you how much damage the normal bullets do against the Queen's weak spot. And the best thing about them is they go where you aim and you can shoot very quickly. So I pick up these double pistols in this arena, and this is the easiest way to kill this last phase of her, because hitting the glowing nodules on her face when she's moving with any other weapon is very difficult, but shooting them is a piece of piss. And every time you hit one enough, it'll stun the Queen, she'll spawn more enemies, and then you just rinse and repeat. And as you'll notice, each shot from those double handguns, it takes off about maybe 1/15 of her life, and you have to shoot each of the parts of her head maybe about 4 to 5 times, but it's so much easier than hitting her with a rocket. I mean, look at that, it's doing even more. That's like 1/10 of her life every shot. It's doing some serious damage. And just keep moving just in case some enemies do start to tag you. Keep firing your singularity cannon to keep them occupied. And just hope the Queen doesn't pop up close to you, because if she does, she'll hit you with that beam and it's probably game over. But there you go, finish her off with the bullets, and the Queen is down in 3 minutes. So there you go, piece of piss. All that's left now is the cutscene to watch her dying, and the final level where we turn the terraformer on and get rid of the aliens. But yeah, it's a pretty challenging fight unless you do it correctly, and I've just shown you probably the easiest way to do it. Oh, I tell a lie, there's one thing left. There you go, now she's dead. My bad. That got pretty tense. But she's pretty simple once you know what you're doing, so as always guys, thanks for watching, and you take care now.